I think I'm gonna try something new. I've been making YouTube videos and streaming on Twitch for about 10 years now, which is crazy. Now, what I've done for the vast majority of that is playing video games at a relatively high level while being somewhat funny. Truly an honorable task. Now, being a content creator for so long has caused my brain to blossom into a uniquely stupid individual. I've become very hesitant or avoidant of playing new games unless I can make some sort of palpable content out of it. And I hate that, and I want that to change, and so here we are. Now, as a content creator, I'll never be able to be fully satisfied with my body of work until I stop or die. That's just how we work. In any case, I've had a lot of time to think about what it is that I'm making, but more so, what it is that I've been watching on YouTube. Because when I started on YouTube, I really didn't watch all that much YouTube. Everyone's brain seems to be turning into mush. And while that happens, my opinion becomes increasingly more relevant. But now it's one of my main media consumption sources. And that's not an exaggeration. Over time, I realized the kind of content I was watching isn't at all even close to what I'm making at this point. I think that air of culture feels a little different. Also, I'm just older, obviously. I think I want to experience more games. I want to show and explain the experience that a video game can bring without showing, too much, and to give you a little bit of guidance on if you want to play it or not. Because there's too many fucking games now. You only have so much time. At some point, you're gonna have to make a choice. And I would like to start playing all the games that I've put on my wish list and on my backlog, and that other people have suggested I just play. Because why am I not doing that? Now, I think I've come up with a relatively malleable format that I can, slightly adjust over time. And I'm looking forward to where I go from here. Have you heard of Metal Gear Solid? I hope I'm having a difficult time imagining a viewer that has never ever heard of Metal Gear. Kitty, what are you doing? Shit, relax. Now maybe you're unfortunate enough to be like me, and you simply have never gotten around to starting a single Metal Gear Solid game. And let me tell you, I've supposedly started with the worst one. Incredible. Now, Metal Gear, I thought, like an idiot, not knowing anything about the grander story or characters other than Snake exists and Ocelot. Originally, I just thought it was about war and mechs. Then I got the intro cutscene to this game. Yoink. Oh, he's. Am I watching Final Fantasy? Oh, there's the Phoenix. But really, it's about Snake. Who is Snake? Where is Snake? Which Snake? What the fuck? So after watching a lore explanation of Metal Gear Solid 5, I know that I never had a shot at understanding the story of the game going into the 5th game. Doesn't matter. I was just never gonna figure out what was happening. Partially because I did this. I gotta point the right direction. I did this.
Cypher's assassin. Finish her.
Damn! I know it's time to tell me to interrogate.
Hurry up and kill her.
But she's so pretty.
Killing her would be a waste. Bring her back here. Boss.
Nah, that's bait.
Picture this. You're playing a game story kind of through, and you get to a sort of middle-ish point, and then the mission ends. Fade to black. Then you get a trailer.
What are you? I'm getting a preview for the rest of the story?
What if I'm a spy?
I already killed her. What if she's a spy? Wait a minute, guys. That's bait.
Metal Gear Solid 5 is only $20. Probably its saving grace. it almost makes it a worthwhile playthrough experience. Almost. Let's see some clips.
Whoa, wait a fucking second! Mark, shit! Oh my god, I got hit by how much shrapnel?
Examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within.
Oh. Okay, thank you. 108. I got that, goddamn. That's unfortunate. Okay, well. I'm trying to grab him. There you go. I'm good at video games. Ah, I killed him. I'm not trying to kill them. They're just dying. Probably from all the bullets. Oh, box! How do I,
You have arrived in your destination.
Boss, have you lost your mind?
Now, it stands to reason that I'm probably not the ideal gamer to be playing this type of game. At least in its preferred, intended way. However, at best, I'm a chaotic individual, and if something works in my favor in an unexpected way, then I'll be very excited, and I'll probably lean towards the more unconventional means. Did I get a perfect stealth with a rocket launcher?
Perfect stealth! Perfect stealth!
I did, as fair as I can be. The core gameplay of this game is what's fun about it. You know, it's fun to go out there and do some wacky shit and take out, a bunch of armed militia members of various countries. I feel like I should probably touch on the child soldier bits. Would rather gloss over it. It's kind of just the story.
I know what this is.
You've arrived at the objective. Your target should be somewhere in that outpost.
Now, obviously, if you didn't know, Konami is a fuck. Bunch of drama, nonsense, pushed Kojima out of the company, wanted to discredit him, etc. That's why you have this weird, pretentious credit scene after every mission. Gets a pass. Kojima's fine. If you want to find out about that stuff, there's no way I'm going to cover it better than someone else has already.
Now let's see how good of a representation this is of my whole gameplay. It's pretty accurate.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
That's one of the targets.
Oh. We're good. They don't know. They don't know I'm here yet.
I really, really disliked this intermediary bullshit non-gameplay pandemic simulator that I had to participate in. This entire situation, mother-based bullshit, made the game just kind of feel bad for.
Oh no.
I see 4. I see more.
I thought that I could grab the ledge of the staircase. Okay, someone else clicked it. You motherfuckers.
So, worth your time, your money? I mean, I didn't finish it. I didn't want to finish it. I felt no interest in taking the time to finish it past a certain point. Chapter 2. No missions showed up, and I didn't have any direction on where I needed to go to get a mission to show up. I kind of lost interest at that point. I did say at some point during my gameplay, I don't know where, but like Monster Hunter is not a good template.
Oh no. GG.
This has been the first test run episode of Beyond the Backlog with me, a show where I play the video game and inform you if you should play the video game, maybe too. Will this series last forever, or will it at least outlast the US economy? Find out next time, where I'll have played. Normally what I want to do is, you know, we can have a little one of these. I've already picked Oblivion, unfortunately. I want to make it random, but like, it's Oblivion. I've got all these balls. Bam, bingo balls. I swear, it'll usually be random, but I'm trying to get a little format baseline kind of figured out. So, bye. Let me know what you think in the comments, and drop a game suggestion, and I can maybe add it to the list. Big spinner. Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I doing? Ooh, ooh. Okay, okay. This is doing anything.
Enemy presence detected.